Good day and welcome back to another DBZ Dokkan Battle video. In this video we're going to be taking a look at how you can complete the physical SS4 LR Goku and Vegeta Extreme Z battle in DBZ Dokkan Battle. Now this is obviously to EZA the physical LR SS4s. Inhuman Deeds is the effective category, but the most important thing is that you have Inhuman Deeds characters that have legendary power as a link, and that link is active. Just having the link won't assist you. You have to link two LR characters together. Now, Inhuman Deeds is one of those weird categories that doesn't really have a lot of great options in terms of lead. The two latest leads, the AGL Scouts of Vegeta and the Strength, Namekian Lord Slug, are units you're very unlikely to have. So instead, try to use the Tech Giant Ape Vegeta or the AGL Nappa Vegeta unit. I did try to use the ambitious Int Babidi, and you could potentially use him as he's only 30% less than the 150% leads of Vegeta and Nappa and Vegeta, but it does make it very, very difficult. Your best bet outside of that is obviously to run potentially one of two other teams. You could run something like Planetary Destruction Movie Bosses, where you use largely Broly units like Tech Broly, Int Broly, Strength Broly, the Strength Broly, EZA units. Those are super great, and I highly suggest using those. Or you can use like a Sworn Enemies team, using things like Full Power Final Form Frieza, using units like AGL Golden Frieza. This is probably better. And then your final option, or the last probably on the list, would be to use a future team. Your only real future LRs though are the Super Saiyan Rosé. You could potentially use a GT team with AGL Omega Shenron, with the Super Baby 2, and with the Super 17, but I wouldn't suggest it. You're going to see my final team very shortly that I utilized, which is a pretty solid team, I would say. The reason I highly suggest bringing a Tech Vegeta Giant Ape as your friend lead, or using him as your own, is because up until the final stage, Vegeta Giant Ape gets a big attack boost because the Goku and Vegeta unit will proc his full passive of facing a Goku character. So I highly suggest you use that unit as a friend lead or as your own lead, as it's going to be absolutely important towards success. You can see my final team now for stage 10. It's relatively similar to what we were running before. I've switched in a new lead with AGL Nappa and Vegeta for 150%. If I had the Tech Vegeta, I would definitely use him here. Well, I have him, but I'm just trying to showcase different units. The final form Frieza, the first form Frieza Prime Battle unit, exceptional. Does a great job in the first slot as well. He'll take damage, but he only takes like 280k on a super, which honestly is pretty impressive. The final form Frieza, I would definitely replace with the AGL variant, but again, I'm just trying to showcase some different LRs that you may or may not have. However, he definitely would be replaced even before the Prime Battle Frieza. Babidi is another great free-to-play LR that you can utilize, although you do rely on his evasion. The Physical Boom Babidi also are another free-to-play LR, so really trying to incorporate some free-to-play units here. Your primary dependency is going to be on having the Tech Giant Ape Vegeta put out huge damage, either being linked up with the LR Baby or the LR Nappa and Vegeta. That's going to be your huge source of damage. It's going to be the majority of your damage. Then on the other rotation, you're just praying for first form Frieza to survive. If you have Agl final form Frieza, use him in the first slot and things will go fine. Baby you want to float. Baby you want to float, yeah. Babidi and Boo you want to float. Babidi himself you want to float. If you can use Babidi's standby skill to turn into Martian Vegeta, highly advisable that you do, as this will prevent you from taking a lot of damage. Because Martian Vegeta, he has pretty solid defense, and so I changed to him as it allowed me to just kind of give myself protection. You'll see that in the next turn. Ultimately, you're heavily reliant on Tech Giant Ape Vegeta, so him doing your damage, being your lead, he is very crucial. I didn't want to use him as my friend lead, but if you do have a higher friend lead, if you have Lord Slug or you have your AGL Vegeta, use them because the higher stats will help everyone across the board. And then you can just drop out the LR that's not working for you, like like Final Form Frieza, etc. All in all, I found personally for me that this team was pretty tough to use. So if you do have a better variant, a higher lead, if you have your own Tech Giant Ape Vegeta, highly advisable, as 2 Tech Giant Ape Vegetas gives you security on each rotation for the first slot, and that's your weakest point, especially with this team build. So it's something that I highly suggest. Other than that, it was not too bad. Definitely quite challenging, but I think at the end of the day, a pretty fun kind of build to run. And nice to incorporate a lot of free-to-play options, which I think is something that I just like doing. I think it showcases a lot of really good stuff. So I was very happy with that overall, and very happy with the team's performance overall for sure. So all in all, pretty happy, pretty impressed, and yeah, I think ultimately this was a good team build. Obviously the SS4s look really, really cool. I am super fortunate that I have them at a rainbow level. So I'm very, very, very fortunate to be able to have him, in general, as a really, really strong character. So yeah, that's it from me. I'll see you guys in the next one. Till then, take care, stay safe, and as always, thanks for watching. Bye.